Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, Rinpoche.
Oh, yeah. Hello.
It's so nice to see you again.
Yeah. Also here. Katie also here.
Hello, Rinpoche.
Oh.
Hello, Rinpoche from
Hello.
Canterbury.
Yeah.
Hello, Rinpoche.
Hello.
Hello, Rinpoche from Colombia.
Colombia. Wow. Yeah.
Hello, Rinpoche.
Yeah. Provide. Yeah. I remember now.
Hello, Rinpoche.
Hello. How is it? Oh, Rob. Yeah, wonderful. Katie is also here. And
Yes, I'm here, Rinpoche. Hi.
wow. So now, nice to see you all. And now we start. I'll start something. Speak on Guru Rinpoche. The topic, as you know, I just emphasize on two things. First is we have the Guru Rinpoches. Guru Rinpoches with different deeds. Actually, we call 12-month, 12 Guru Rinpoche. Each, especially I'll emphasize on the 10th day of each month. So there are 12 Guru Rinpoche because of 12 months. So on that, I'm emphasizing. First thing I emphasize on that. And the next, my subtopic is that importance of offering of this 12 statues, 10 days. What's the benefit of? These two things emphasize on that. And then same time is to cover also Guru Rinpoche's life as well as, so I try to cover these things. So we start with first is, I have make a small writing notes. There is, when we are talking about this 12 month, so we have Guru Rinpoche's this 12 month, up to now in Tibet is very strongly is Chinese, what called this astrology. So we have, the 12 zodiac names. Like Guru Rinpoche's birth is like Tello, monkey year and monkey month. So that's the birth, we're just emphasize on that. So here, one good thing is I found a Naso Roundel. He have a small note on that, which is very important for me, is he just emphasized on that. This is the time that Guru Rinpoche was take birth in the Danakosha Lake, and this is what we call Guru Soche Dorje. As you know, the Guru Rinpoche hold Vajra and as Kapala with Setora and just Vajra hold here, not like on down. So this is Guru Soche Dorje, what call in Saruruha Vajra in Sanskrit. So, or what you call it, most probably you call leg bone. Huh? So this start with that. And then next is, according to this common thing, is that Tagda. I'm just taking the two things with the 12th chapter of the Guru Rinpoche prayer. In there, you can see this, we have, yes, this is a 12th chapter. You can, if you have with this, we have the text. the 7th chapter prayer of the great teacher, the second Buddha, or this Mike Dickman, his translation. So in that, if you see this, we have a page 48 to 56 is covered, or that particular the life of Guru Rinpoche. We related with the 12 deeds. It's 12 deeds. It says it's just when Guru Rinpoche went to Tibet, he taught this 4, 5, actually 5 special teachers, or his pet students, inner students. Like, you know, as it says, we call Lechen Dakpe Korna. In Tibet, we call a Lechen Dakpe Korna. Fortunate 5 students. This is included like Chisung Dilsin, Ishi Sojal, Namki Nyingpo, Nanam Dorji Dunjum, and Sasi Muchisempo. They are the legend of the Korma. So this was the life of Guru Rinpoche related with this. I told you this page in Michael Dickman's translation, page 48 to 56 is emphasized. This was asked by Nanam Dorji Dunjum, the Tibetan Ngakpa, to Guru Rinpoche. Then Guru Rinpoche is giving this, what was his life related with these things. And Guru Rinpoche is when it says, I'm just, because Guru Rinpoche is, normally Guru Rinpoche is not just a teacher from in India. He is not like a, what you call it, like a saint or something. Guru Rinpoche is, actually, you see in Manjushri Namasangiti Tantra, we call Jambal Senju. In that, it's clearly mentioned that Chakjar Vepa Lame Rap. One line is there. Chakjar Vepa Lame Rap. So this Chakjar Vepa, what is this? He is just what you call is precious Guru. Lame Rap, precious Guru. So that's why in Tibet they adopt is Guru Rinpoche. Guru Rinpoche. Guru means Lama. Rinpoche is precious. So this source is in Manjushri, what called the Sangiti is mentioned there. And so here, then also we have a thing is said that when Buddha is almost going to pass, that there is a prophecy. It says, Manjushri asked Buddha, Bodhisattva Manjushri asked Buddha, so means what will happen when you just gone? Then Buddha replied, Ngane nyangen deodo, after my parinirvana, Magatae Shadjisho, eastern part of Magadha, and Budgaya, the Bihar. Eastern part of that, and Danakoshi Tsuwisu, in the middle of Danakoshi Lake. The person who is real greater than me will exist and come. So he will be the really powerful leading sentient being. So Buddha says, greater than me. So this is something too important, because we just think he is just ordinary and our Indian teacher. We just keep, like many teachers from India, we just count Indian teacher, this come to Tibet, this come. No. If you see the Samaludu in Bashilamsi, it says, Padmasambhava himself also said, Dzogpe Sangye Uesu John. Really, I mean, it's something like some would have to come to Tibet. This all things is clear. And also, you know, if you go deep in the greater Guru Rinpoche's life, there is, you can see like 55 universe, different universe. Buddha Shakyamuni teach Sutra, Guru Rinpoche teach Tantra there. And each have their names also there. So these are things we have. Therefore, I always emphasize, is not just a teacher. He is a Buddha. Therefore, we call second Buddha. In this Kalpa, there will be two no Buddha together. But so we call it second Buddha. So this is done, we have just understand it. So now, this is that. And then now we have a second is Tagda. Tagda means tiger ears, according to, of course, I'm just based on the Jamgon Gongdru's work. Because Jamgon Gongdru, as you know, he is a, people know Jamgon Gongdru now is a just Karjupa. It's not only Karjupa, he is prophesied Buddha. Javel Lord Pataye. So Buddha have prophesied him. So, and also in Nyingma, we believe him as a third also. So he is also main student of Chense Donga Lingwa. They are together, contemporary. So this, he have written this, especially this special prayers of this 12, important of the 10 days, each of 10 days, what are benefits. So he have also written one text. We have, it is included in Dunjung Chuchu. You can find there. So I'm just, next is important of each month, I will go later. But first we are trying with here is now Tangda. Of course, it is because we are following this. After 10th century, we have much influence of Indian. After Kala Chakra, we have what called this astronomies are much related with India. We influence get it, but before we have time of Songtsen Gampo, time of Chisung Buddhism, we have a lot of relations with Chinese, and we adopt their astronomy. That's why we have this is all like 12 zodiac is like a, we believe like I said, actually is it just come over in Tibet. We believe it on our own. But now, as I mentioned by Lama Nasorandol, so he also now try to just is what good compare with the Tibetan 12-month with the Chinese idea and Indian. So Tagda here means Gyalnya Zombe. For the Junipa is a 12-month, according to this what called 12-month. But thing is, he said Gyalnya Zomba. Gyal is Pushya. Pushya means this 12-month. In India also we call Push. Push. Nya means because Guru Rinpoche is related with always with the Shukul Pach. Shukul Pach means in the one day to 15th, we call it Shukul Pach. Yeah? So this Chunipe Tse Chu, this 10 day is Indra Godi Porandu Danda. Now this is that if you see it, it's like just Guru Rinpoche have took birth in Danakosha Lake, and then someone saw it and bring it immediately. It was not like that. We can see now, according to this calculation, you can see there is a time now, because it's birth of it's Tilda. And also say Chuto Dawa Tukbe Sechu. according to Indian, the 6th month. Now immediately is of 6th month. Again, now it is 12th month in India, which is called Pushya month. So this is Indra Buddhi invite to his palace, and also giving name to Guru Rinpoche. First, he gave another name. When Guru Rinpoche was invited to his palace, then his, his minister, Dunadun, or minister, Krishnanjin, Tibetan used to say, Tinajin, this is Krishnanjin. So he, actually, this whole idea shows that there is a story, as you know, in the whole Guru Rinpoche's life. Indra Buddhi was longing a son. He don't have son. Then he had to do lots of invite Hindu priest, Buddhist priest, and doing lots of practice and this and that. It doesn't have anything. And now even his whole treasure was finished. Then they have to figure out to go now to abroad to make some more money, more jewel. So he sent his Krishnanjin, and when he just toured and coming back to his home, then he saw there is some special things happening there. Maybe it takes like 6 months or somewhere. Then he informed this to king. Then king and they went to receive the Guru Rinpoche. And they saw a very young, of course, Guru Rinpoche, young man, but when he was there 6 months, here time shows like after took birth in the lotus. Took birth in the lotus. So then he was teaching Dhaka and Dakinis there. Actually, Dhaka and Dakinis, both male and Buddhist, male and female bodhisattvas were around him, and he was teaching there. So almost this during, we can see like around 6 months, he was still there. And then this Krishnanjin saw this, and then he tried to invite to the palace. And he asked the king, and then king also come to receive to the shore of the ocean. Because it is said Dhanakosha lake is actually, it says many things, different texts. Or it's like a milky lake. This is, I think, more poetically, but this is true. It says like it's a lake, but not real ocean. Just close, it's linked with the ocean, but the real not part of the ocean. So this is true. I think we have now still, we find scholars try to find out the Dhanakosha lake, where is there. They only find the Orissa, the kingdom is Dhanakosha. So anyhow, this is still, researches are going on that. And then it comes, yeah, of course, then he invited Padmasambhava come, and then when he just, he stepped from ocean to the earth, Padmasambhava, where we step, there comes a lotus. The king give him, oh, you are a Padmakara. You are Padmakara, means you produce a lotus, you are stepping by your leg. So you are Padmakara. Pemajuni Sudu. So in Tibet we call Pemajuni, because you produce a lotus by stepping. So that's called Padmakara. Then invite there, and then of course, but when he enthroned Indra Buddhis, we call also, we have to remember here, we have many Indra Buddhis. This is called second Indra Buddhis. Many texts is mentioned second Indra Buddhi. First Indra Buddhi is said Buddha's time. This is stepfather of Padmasambhava is second Indra Buddhi. Then we have Indra Buddhi afterwards, another saint also called Indra Buddhi. We Tibetan call Indra Bodhi, but it's miswritten. So Indrabhuti is right words. Indrabhuti. Indrabhuti. So now, when enthroned, Guru Rinpoche get another name, Padma Jang. So please, if you have a question, so we have to leave it for the end, maybe tomorrow, or because this get disturbance in my talk. Yes, then now he was enthroned as a king in the Indrabhuti place, so he was called then Padma Yalpo, Padma Raja. So this is things here, and yes, he sung. So but then it was he enthroned, and he, of course he will rule because Indrabhuti was quite old, and now he's a Bodhisattva king is in home. So this is why. So he was called Padma Raja. Then now coming Yoda. Yoda is we call this. We call it hair or whatever you call it. Yu is Tibetan word for hair. Yoda. The 10th day of Yoda. What deed was happened at that time? And also Yoda is what you call Indian according to calendar. This is we call Chunya Dawatambo. It's the first month in India. Because Chu is Magha. Magha is the name of the month in Sanskrit or Indian tradition, according to Indian lunar calendar. First Dawatambo, then 10 day. Jesse Palne. Now it's like we have to say many things there. First, I think I will just tell you a little bit about Guru Rinpoche's marriage when he was in Indrabhuti. And if we see this, many people have different ideas, but it says now it's also coming when Guru Rinpoche have to ordain as a monk, and he met Ananda, Buddha's disciple, Ananda. Of course, he was very old, but then he made it. So now people have to difficult to adjust time, how it could be. Guru Rinpoche went to Tibet 9th century, 8th century, then even is after 6 BC, it's just talking Buddha's time. How it happened long time. Buddha Padmasambhava mentioned this. I stay in India 3,600 years. But this means half year, we call it. In India, every 15 days, month, finish. So it's half. You have to just minus half from the 3,600. So you can understand Padmasambhava's word clearly mentioned he was remained at that time in India. So it's true that he met Ananda. Anyhow, first he had to leave this palace, his palace. This month he had to leave. Why he is leaving? Because Buddha have told it also. If he not give up his home, beautiful, wonderful wives, beautiful, wonderful food, everything, and father have tried like air-conditioned houses, but Buddha says, this is not for me. I have to leave. I'm sick of sentient being. I have to enlighten in this again one time here, and then I have to show the people the path. Like that, the Padmasambhava is saying now, his third deed is, of course, he have to leave the palace. Then he says, then he just, he have to leave, but he have to think how he should leave it. One thing is, he's inspiring always, like a dream. Many signs are coming now. This is not time. Now you have to leave. So also this, and then how I should leave now. Father is longing of a regent. And father is happy that I'm just with him. And then if I don't leave, my job is not complete. So then, of course, there is prophecy or there's what called sword coming in. Same time, he saw that there is a minister, say, already minister's son his life is almost finished. So Padmasambhava think this is idea, I have to use this trick. Then he was just playing with the knife, and then it fall on that minister's son, and minister's son died. Now he got a chance to escape from the kingdom. This is here says it like that. We have all, you can see every Guru's life mentioned like that. Then because although the father is not ready to expel him, but ministers, we should kill him now, because ministers are there. We should kill him now, the king says, well, better to let him go. So we have to, the way we have to send him, we have to send him is a very furious who never survived there, maybe in the jungle, thick jungle, where tigers and animals or Buddhas, Pretas, wherever. So we have to send him. So that is, they choose for him, that is a Dutu Sivasa, Shitavan. Dutu Sivasa. We have many, still Dutu Sivasa. One thing is south of Buddha Gaya, we call it Dutu Sivasa. Everyone knows this. But this should be somewhere in border of Orissa and Bengal. Anyhow, it was a furious place. So there he was expelled, what he was longing at. Actually, he was longing at to go there. Because so he was a Buddha. Now he have to show his power there. Then he was just happy, and then all actually outlook is look like a Pretas, Yakshas, Gandharvas, all non-human, but actually they are also like they are getting teaching from him. So they together he was remained there for a long time. Because then we have coming the next. So this is what. Then here you can say, like we have, it's called Shantarakshita at that time. His name was called, when he was expelled to the cemetery and he was practicing there, he was called Shantarakshita, not Acharya Shantarakshita. But, not Acharya Shantarakshita, but it's his name that Padmasambhava was called there. But there I have just Namke Sachintam Dedukor. So when he was there, even the celestial planets and everything was under his control. And Mamos, celestial planet, and Nagas, Gandharvas, everything was his control. At that time, so he was Shantarakshita, but same time, we have in called Dorji Thakutal. Dorji Thakutal so on. Dorji Thakutal is a wrathful Guru Rinpoche. We have many Guru Rinpoche wrathful, even where common known is, we know that Guru Dorji Dole, Guru Sengye Thakur. But in Tibet, we have two. Again, Dorji Thakutal and Gudrak. Almost we have four. So this Dorji Rinpoche is like even now is practicing in Changter, not only Changter, and in early Termas we have lots of Guru Dorji Rinpoche is there. So he was also called like that at that time. If you see his deed in the big context of his life, we can find that. Dorji Rinpoche. And at that time, then after that roaming the many cemeteries, controlling the old non-human beings, and then he just show up in Bodh Gaya. This is the first time he is showing up there. And people ask, who are you? Because he is a yogic way. He is a Tulshu, ascetic practice. Tulshu, because he is already Buddha, but he is showing off wrathful forms. Then he says, who are you? He says, I'm Buddha. He says, I'm Buddha. Of course, he is a Buddha. But people say, how it could be like a Buddha? This Buddha should be humble, and Buddha should be shaved hair and have a robe. And so, like, based on the sutra practice, he is look at something tantric ascetics. How you could be like Buddha. So people have hesitate on him. Then he thinks this, I think this was not good idea to show up like this here. Then he asked, then who is teacher here? Then people told him, we have still Buddha's disciple. Ananda is here and many teachers here. So then he went to see Ananda. So Ananda in many different ways, because here Kungar Raptuchung, he get Pravajya. He was given precept by Ananda, it is said, but also many other Gurus' life also mentioned like that. He met Ananda, but Ananda showed that I'm too old now. So why you don't go to Zahor and see the Prabhasti? He will ordain. But they have they talk much about and they talk with Ananda, and Guru asked many questions related with the sutras. And then according to that, then he had to go to see the Prabhasti, where he was ordained. What will do? Excuse me, something here. Quick heal problem come, but I will continue my talk. Then Ananda, they separate because he just got this some knowledge about Sutra, and then he went to Prabhasti, where he was ordained. Then he was called Shakya Singha. Exactly in Guru Senja, you can see like exactly like Buddha's dress, shaved hand, and these things were there. Shakya Singha. So also here, Jammu Kongtu also says that Shakya Singha in the end, London Shokse, Vararuchi, Guru Vararuchi, they put together, pray together, because of course he ordained under Ananda or Prabhasti, whatever, then he studied Sutra there. And same time, Prabhavasti was a Tantric teacher too. Later on, Guru Muchi will get from Prabhavasti the Vajrakila teachings. So also then he adapted with not only this, then different cemeteries, he made different teachers. We have 8 precept teachers. I think that is the time he learned many tantra and like a yoga studies were done. So actually it's a Shakya Singha, if you see this, but Londe shows a bit different. If you see I don't have that thing, but we have if you can show this 8 Guru Rinpoche is ready for you. Londe shows it's almost like a Pema Jabu and Londe shows look like almost same. This is Sochitorji, this is Dinjo Rinpoche. Yeah, you put this. I think this is good. I'll show you this. I think this should be Londe Chose here. This you can see here. And this is Pema Jabu because the mirror in his hand. Okay. So next is now is Chade Seju. Chade Seju means according to what called Tibetan calendar or Chinese calendar, we call Chadawa, as is a rooster month. And but in Indian way it's called Droshintawa, the 7th month according to Indian calendar. So I think one time is Guru Rinpoche is traveling. Then is end of the 6th BC to 9th century, 8th century in India. So there is I think not surprise when you know Guru Rinpoche and Shantarakshita, Acharya Shantarakshita, they have to go to Tibet together. But then Shantarakshita was waiting, and he extended his life again. He says, I have waited for you 900 years. Therefore, with Tibetan Shantarakshita, you can see they have very old, they make a white beard and wrinkles, and this is why the symbol of that he was waiting for Padmasambhava. Padmasambhava take times, so he had to long time he was waiting for Padmasambhava go together to Tibet to flourish Dharma there. Or like this. Then, of course, Guru Rinpoche is still roaming here and there. So in this 10 day, what is the 10 day of this rooster month? So Guru Rinpoche was actually, this place is called actually, now we call is this also border of the Bengal, because this also shows the Ganga is still there. Ganga river is there. Because Ganga is through Bengal, it goes to ocean. So Ganga river should be there. So this now we call it some Medinipur now. So we have different names of that place. Something around there. So also is called, they call this place is Tamralipti. one place called Thermalipi. Therefore, we call Tibetan call it Sangling. So it's not talking out of India, but it's in India. And Guru Rinpoche, they want to punish Guru Rinpoche because of jealous, because it's ascetic, but it's showing all things against the Hinduism. So the king was a strong Hindu. So what you call Hindu means Praktikas. So then they want to punish him. Guru Rinpoche was punished. How they punish? Guru Rinpoche was put in the big pan of copper pan, strong. Guru Rinpoche was put in the middle of that, and they nailed this together, or maybe they just nicely pick up this, and then they throw in the middle of the Ganga. It will drown, and he can come out, and he will die. They was thinking that. So, but what happened? They after throw, then Guru Rinpoche sprang from there out, and he fly like a Garuda. That Guru Rinpoche is called Khanding Tsal. I didn't saw like this photo. They related with the Garuda. There is another story in Tibet when Guru Rinpoche was in Savichimbu. The Tizong Dezen asked one minister who was bit favor of Bonpo. They don't like Guru Rinpoche. Guru Rinpoche should go back. Always they are trying to do that. So then this was a little trick with Tizong Dezen. Go and see Guru Rinpoche, please call. I want to meet him. Please, you go and bring me down. Samichibu is the mountain. So he went there and he was rounding Guru Rinpoche's cave. He didn't see anything there. He asked someone, where is Guru Rinpoche this time? He's in his room, he's doing meditation there. And he went there and he saw big Garuda was there. He was very surprised and afraid. Then Guru Rinpoche gave up his miracle and said, what do you need? Then they come down. So that's Guru Rinpoche related with the Garuda is two. Here is Garuda, like Garuda, he fly up, and then because when he fly up, Ganga start also flow opposite way. In the corner of the Ganga, there was this king's palace was there. Almost king's palace was going to drown by water. then the king come, please, sorry, I beg sorry, please leave it now. Okay, I beg sorry. So he accepted Buddhism. Not only him, always king is accepting means his subject also become Guru Rinpoche's disciple. So this is the reason. His all deeds have behind is a reason to flourish Buddhism in India. So this Guru Khanding Tsal, we call it Guru Khanding Tsal. The Khanding Tsal means it's like a power. So like he shows the power of the Garuda. That's Guru Khanding Tsal. Now 10th month is Phagda according to Tibetan. It's peak year. But in India it's called Thakardawa. Beautiful name is Thakardawa. This is the 9th month in India. This is when he is done in Yangleshwar. Just get to Yangleshwar. This was one place. So when he arrived, when he just subduing the Indian and Nepali non-human beings, we call Balveji Lasin. So Guru Rinpoche I think Guru Rinpoche have Nepal, as you know, Yang Löshu is the main things. Charan Rinpoche used to say that Yang Löshu or Parping is the Buddha Gaya for Nyingma paths. It's true because according to him, Chumi Changchu due to Chu, there is a Amrit Lake, yeah. Someone believe it's a bit far from there and you have to go like hours to drive down to the Indian border side. There is one lake. So we call that the Changchu. Chumi Changchu, Chu is that. But Charan believe, no, this in parting around his center, you can see the lake. This is the Changchu, due to Chu is this. So anyway, it's great things. But one thing is, so this is thing. Even the winter, lotus will bloom there. So I didn't saw this both sides. I've been there, but I didn't saw any lotus blooming there or not. Anyhow, yes, and then we have one place is now you can see in Patan. There is also Guru Rinpoche's place. Tuglakhan. Even Nepal say MBR. This is a great Guru Rinpoche's place also there. So, yeah. So he was just subduing this. He started subduing this. Actually, he wanted to do practice of Yangda Heruka. Guru Rinpoche was want to practice Yangda Heruka there, but this old Tibetan and Nepali non-human beings make trouble and lots of calamity. And because even it's difficult to harvest growing things, they make thunderbolt. They're throwing this, what's called disease and many things, calamity for the farmers. Many things happen. So then Guru Rinpoche was thinking what to do now. So better to bring. He have collect this in Buddha Gaya, the Bhajakila text, which was he received from this teachers. So Prabhasi, he received from Prabhasi, and though he sent people and he brought this Bhajakila text. Just arrived Bhajakila text there. His whole thing problem was solved there. In normal, everything is normal, have been normal. So this is why this, and then Dorji Prabha, yes. Actually his Yangda was there. And then all this brought harmful like Temachuni. We have Temachunis. Then, and we have like Pursung Chuni, almost they are interrelated. So they were all subdued by Guru Rinpoche. Actually, his Yangda practice was success, and then because of his help of Bhajakila. So always says you, whatever you practice, your Bhajakila should be combined there. Because without Bhajakila, it will not successful, your practice. He mentioned like that. Also, at that time, Guru Rinpoche is called Dorje Thoteng Zal. Dorje Thoteng Zal. So, it's Bajar Kapali. Zal is like a Shakti, something. Then we have Dorje Thoteng, Buddha Thoteng Zal, Karma Thoteng Zal, and many things. When he was in Orissa, when we have now we have a place called they call in Orissa. Actually, I'm emphasizing on the Orissa. Is I try to find, we have already find many things there in the Orissa related with Guru Rinpoche. First, I want to tell you this: when he was young. As a Padma Raja, now his father insists him to, you have to marry now with someone. First he said, no, I have no time to marry. I have a lot of work to do. Father said, no, you have to marry. Then anyhow, then Padmasambhava put some questions on him, and that's, if you find like this girl, he put, I can't count now, but 10 quality of the girls. If you find, I may be ready for that, marry. Yeah, the Pema Yagu I'm talking about. Oh, then he was very happy. Again, he had to send his minister, Krishna Jin. Where to send now? Because that time we have a very close with Sri Lanka by the boat. They throw the boat, because just before Buddha's, what's called this, around that time, Ashoka have already opened land to go to Sri Lanka. He sent his daughter and daughter Sanghamitra and son Mahindra to flourish Dharma. He sent there. So from Odisha and Sri Lanka is like a main road. I have to say many things like the main road. It was main road. Not only that, the Tibetan people believe like Lanka is like a, or we have this tower, now we have mountain, we call it Adam's Peak. We believe is really Sangdopajiru, because Ngayabling is Odisha. I mean this Sri Lanka Dweep is Ngayabling, Chamara Dweep. So middle of that is Adam's Peak, is Sangdopari. So this is like a many things. We have a Ringzin Dundur Dorje and many others. And many people visit Copper Column Mountain, but it's a little middle mix of like a pure vision and like a true story. So if you see their lives, you can see how it goes. They come from Tibet and come to the Bodhanath, and the Lama is asking, which stupa is this? And this is Bodhanath. And they come to the Buddha Gaya, and this is Buddha Gaya. And then they're flying like, then come to the Odisha, and this, what is this? This is Uddiyana Gondola Purana. And they get into the Lanka, cross the sea. So this is like a main road. We have main road like that. And so now Krishna Jin went to get girls for Guru Rinpoche. So in Sri Lanka at that time, they have celebrating in the Vaishaka Purnima. Then they gather in the Adam's Peak. And many kingdom and region kings, their daughters also gathering there. So he saw like many girls. Middle of that one special girl is all they just serving him, serving her, and they're happy with that. So he thinks this is something special. So he, because powerfully or with the request, they brought all girls in front of Guru Rinpoche. And Guru Rinpoche choose, this is called Wechangma in Tibetan, Prabhadara in Sanskrit, Prabhadara. So this is Guru Rinpoche's, actually Guru Rinpoche Padmarama Raja's first wife is his. So this is, so I have to mention that this, by this way, and they have a link with Sri Lanka. So Dorje Third Exile is Guru Rinpoche in Parping is called Dorje Third Exile. So in Odisha, I was just talking about Odisha. Odisha in Shambhalpur, close to Shambhalpur, there's called Bodha. Bodha is, they call this is a, because King Jalindhar was ruling. King Jalandhar's sister Lakshmika was married to Indrabudhi. Yeah, it's in Jalandhar. In Jalandhar, I'm sorry, it's mixing up. Jalandhar was ruling this area, is called Lanka also in Odisha. Lanka is there. So my just context is the Vajra Thotengsal. We have in Peling and other place, you can see Langa Sektor, Karma Thotengsal. Guru Rinpoche was called Karma Thotengsal in Lanka Kuta. So in Lanka, when he was doing meditation, he was called Karma Thotengsal. That means Guru Rinpoche is all Thotengsals. Actually, Thotengsals are, Jamgon going to say, they are form of Sambhoga Kaya. Sambhokaya, form of Sambhokaya. Actually, it's like Buddha Shakyamunis could be Dharmakaya, but Buddha Shakyamunis is also Tulgu, because he is Tulgu of his past life. Guru Rinpoche also Tulgu because he benefits from Amitabha Buddha. And many others. Guru Rinpoche, here we have, he was just a Buddha. If you see, there is one text, I saw this, and also it's related with the Jambal sages. It's almost 15, 16 prophecies are there, because Guru Rinpoche is, Dorje Shang is Guru Rinpoche, Kundu Sangpo is Guru Rinpoche, Dorje Semba is Guru Rinpoche, so everything is mentioned there. Anyhow, Dorje Thotengsal is like 5 aspects of where we have this Buddha, 5 activities. So Buddha Thotengsal, Karma Thotengsal, Buddha Thotengsal, and then we have Radha Thotengsal, Padma Thotengsal, and then Radha Thotengsal. Yeah. So all 5 Thoteng Dega, they should be like a form of Nirmanakaya. Okay, so now we jump to the next. Good. That Jidya Seju, that is Jida. Now we have this what called. This is mouse ear. What called mouse ear is not good idea. But in India it's called Mindup Dawa, Kartika. Kartika is called. It's beautiful, yeah. And this 10th month is Kartika. This 10 day, what he done? He just entered in Tibet. This is the month he entered in Tibet. And also he is subduing this wrathful deities, wrathful mountain god, wrathful nagas, yakshas. Actually, Indian people says he subdued yaksha in Tibet. They used to say this. So not only subduing this, because subduing is because, first arrived in Tibet, invitation of Chisung Desen in the what called Acharya Shantarakshit came there, and they tried to teaching. He taught already many monk and become ordained, and they want to make a big center. So that was not successful. Center was, so it's difficult for him. Then because they have a previous prayers together and they establish Dharma. So Guru Rinpoche have to come there. So they have 5 people like. One is Chisung Desen, one is Guru Rinpoche, one is Chandarakshita, one is Basalam. Sometimes they are just brothers of one sort of widow woman in Nepal. Now recently you can see Bodhanath. Now people say Ashokan built stupa, but they have a story like this. And this woman, he built up his son, where this later on they have make a prayer and they become Guru Rinpoche and Chandarakshita and everything. So this is the place. So Guru Rinpoche at that time he prayer that I should be subdue all non-human beings. And Chisung didn't make prayer, I should be donors of the old teachers. And I should be like a meeting of you all. That's Basana. Then Kenjan Bodhisattva also here, monk. I will just teaching all this and like this. They met there. So Guru Rinpoche's main thing is he come as a miraculously born, not in maybe 1,000 texts. We can find 1, 2 texts that he have a father, mother, but it's Guru Rinpoche's main is Zuche. Zuche means miraculously born, because therefore Buddha also says he is greater than me. So as a monk, as a Sutta practice, this should be not good idea to subdue or something like, obviously. The Guru Rinpoche can do this. So therefore, actual Guru Rinpoche is incarnation of Shakyamuni himself. But he says, greater than me will come in near future. That's why he has this power. Guru Rinpoche has this. So this we are subduing there. And then it was successful to build the Sami monastery, establish. All then teachers, more teachers, Sarvasti teachers were invited from India. And they translate texts and this and that. We call it 300 years old Dharma was translated in Tibet. Not only that, practice. And Guru Rinpoche also in Samichibu started teaching this 8 classes. Rupakabje was taught there. So actually there are 25 disciples. We have disciples, 25 disciples Guru Rinpoche. Not only that, many. So Guru Rinpoche is like this. This is the things he done this time. And then we have Langda now. Langda is actually in India, Gonyana, Margashirsh, they call it Margashirsh. This is Margashirsh. This is actually Indian first month. So we have a 11th month. So now we have in Ladakh, they celebrate New Year. This is really New Year month. This 10 days, then Sami Chibur graduates, especially Sami and Chibu is a separate place, where special Dharma activities were done in Chimbu. Sami is a court, or like Guru Rinpoche also placed there, and mainly king and his ministers and all were just in Sami. Chimbu is up in mountain, especially the Dharma activities were moving, like the Bhakti teachings are all done there. So this is there. So there now is like, this is like a things, yeah. This is like in Tibet. So this actually we call Guru Rinpoche is called, when he was entering in Tibet, all subduing things, we call it Guru Padma Sambhava. Main thing is Guru Padma Sambhava, we call it. Guru Padma Sambhava. Now this last one, 12 month is a Langdava, what called this Marxist, the 11th month according to Indian calendar, is now related with Guru Dorji Dole, his activities. Guru Dorji Dole activities, now what he says is actually what were translated, what were practiced, what Guru Rinpoche, he give his teachings, very important teachings. So now is the time to like, we have to sum up these things. What type of text is benefit for the future generations? So now start, this is a terma. How to bury terma? Where to bury terma? Who will be the protector? mainly Guru Rinpoche was combined with Khandri Soje. Very strong work in this. All Guru Khandri Soje have all prepared this. Practice workbooks were buried. So this is what I have gone through with just counting of month and little bit light up with the Guru Rinpoche's life story. But now I think this will be. So tomorrow we have tomorrow also. So tomorrow I want to cover with this. Actually, the 10 days. What's the benefit of each of these 10 days? Actually, why we do Seju? And this thing will come here tomorrow. So I think here maybe you don't have much questions. If you have some question, which I can answer you if I possible.
Please, Löpon, could you tell us something about the time when Guru Rinpoche was at Sopema?
Who is this?
This is Monica from Austria,
Uh,
from the group from Enrico.
Where is Monica? Please.
I'm on the screen.
Yeah, this is good question. And also, I think I will not fulfill your wish. But of course, I will say this, how it happened. Sopema. I was very interested in Sopema to find out this title. I was searching here and there, Sutra, Tantra, everywhere. I didn't find this. But in Manikambum, there is one called Sopema. And then, that was in Devachin.
Devachin.
In Devachin, not in the earth. So how it happened is now Sopema is very important place. I discussed this with Chadar Rinpoche. Okay,
yeah.
So even I discussed for the Zahor. So Rinpoche says, I was lucky, I was with together many people there, and then I want to ask this question to him. And I say, Rinpoche, some people say Zahor is the Mandi, and some people say Bengal and Bangladesh or Bengal. So Rinpoche, what's your opinion? Because I saw he have written a small text in Siliguri, and he have written on Kolfo that this was written the bank of the river Tista, which is in province of Zahor.
In Siliguri.
I saw this, and then I asked him, and I asked him 3 times. He was quiet. He was quiet. And then finally says, oh, it could be in Mandi. It could be in Mandi. And then I said, Rinpoche, thank you very much. That's what I want. So actually, now Sopema is blessed. After 60, Rinjo Ruchi came there, Karmapa came there, Dalai Lama came there, and now they have make a really wonderful place there.
Yeah, I
So
was
He's blessed, already blessed, already blessed. But this nothing to do with related with any Guru Rinpoche. Guru Rinpoche should be there, been there. It's not birthplace. It's not miracle place. Some people says they took me in Mandi and said they're showing a small what called bag. What called it's underground. I went there, and this is the jail where Mandavara was kept. This is a brick house. So I didn't say anything to that Lama. He was so kind. He just kindly showed me this. And then we come back, and then he showed me that, oh, that mountain is range where Guru Rinpoche have taught Kadu at present there. So I didn't say to him because he have very good path. So because if you have a path, you can really get blessings. But this Kadu was done in Udiana, not in Sahor even. So this is a thing. So if you believe this is Sahor, this is your Sahor. Jigmelingpa says, Neti Kansa Chijilom the Karito Bajigubul, where long Chempa enlightened. Not necessarily. If you go pray, you will get blessing too. So Guru Rinpoche is everywhere. Guru Rinpoche been there. You can say Guru Rinpoche 100 times been there, but historical places, nothing. This is made by also some Karjupa in Tilokpur. You have idea about Tilokpur. Indians say Trilokpur is a place of Shiva, but people, Tibetan people newly come and they say they call it Tilupa, Tilupu. It's a cave of Tilupa. Now they make it very good Nandini center, very good. They are flourishing. So I love them all. I respect them all, but nothing to do with the historical.
Thank you very much. Tuchiche.
Welcome. Oh, Dylan also here. Pasan also here. Oh.
Tashi Delek Rinpoche. Tashi Delek.
Huh?
Dorota from Poland is speaking.
Okay.
I'm asking about why Guru Rinpoche had to have two wives. One is Indian, and the second is Chinese. What is the story about this second wife, this Chinese wife?
Guru Rinpoche have Chinese wife?
I thought that he has married twice.
Actually, Guru Rinpoche never met anyone. One thing is that. So some people went to Dharamsala and he met some Geshe, and Geshe were talking to her. She was so nicely, she brought, this is Ishitoya, this is Mandarawa. She brought from Nepal and went to Dharamsala and said, oh, there, this Guru Rinpoche's two wives. So she was very angry. So no, it's not wife, it's Guru Rinpoche's disciple. She's true. It's Guru Rinpoche's disciple. You say 2, I would say 8. Even in Tibet, there is 8. But Guru Rinpoche never married. We can't show any Guru Rinpoche's son.
Yes. Tu gdzie cię Rinpochela? Tu gdzie cię?
Okay, you're welcome.
Rinpoche, can I ask a question? It's Kathy.
Yes, please.
Yes, I'm just wondering, I was following in various texts about the different months, but I wondered which text were you using for these for the connection between the 12 deeds and the months?
It's the this is the Jamgon Kongtul. Have in Dunjum Church. Dunjum Church.
Okay.
In Dunjum Church, you can see page number.
Yeah, tell me the page number.
Yeah. Yes. Page number 111. If you see Delhi is Chuchu Songha is 111. It's this Guru Muche Chuchu Namtar Sonde Jilap Jitile. Yeah, this is the text by
Right.
Jungle.
Yeah,
One
thank
is
you.
this, yeah, one is this. So another one, as you know, I told you this. The text is this Michael Dickman's
Right, I've got that open.
48 to 56. This is the
56.
life of Guru Rinpoche, which
Right.
was Nanam Dorji Dunjum asked Guru Rinpoche.
Right.
So
That one doesn't have the
yeah,
different
going to be
months.
okay.
Yeah, it doesn't mention the different months, but I see you look at them all together.
No.
Yeah.
I saw this is Sele Naturangro have mentioned this.
Right.
I found luckily it was a small book somewhere I found. I just tried to combine together.
Okay, thank you.
I have a question too. This is Rolf speaking. Hello, Rinpoche. Hello. How are you?
Oh, Rolf, how are you?
Hey.
I'm fine, thank you.
Hello, Rinpoche. Regarding that book, what is the title of that red book?
Swojego mieszkania. I tak jak będą próbowali to samo zrobić na Gruzji, która jest państwem, które bardzo idzie w kierunku zachodu. I to się Rosjanom nie podoba. Ale na celowniku rosyjskim jest na pewno Kazachstan, bo tam już Rosjanie robią bardzo dużo. Kirgistan. To są wszystko państwa, które kiedyś należały do związku.
Okay.
Okay, you find it?
No, I did not. Could you somebody write the title into the chat probably?
Oh, this is the Dunjum Chuchu. Oh,
Okay. Kathy, could you write in the chat the title of that book? I did not understand.
It's in a book which was published in Delhi, and
Yeah.
also it's in the collected works as well. I forget
Yeah.
which volume, but you can find exactly the same text in the obviously different page numbers, but it's also in Dudjom Rinpoche's collected works as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will take that text string out of the chat. I understood. Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
So, questions over. So we can leave for tomorrow. Again, we will meet 6 o'clock tomorrow. Okay. Tonam di tamje se bani tondanye ve tanam pamu tega na je palong to what sibe sole nor so pray for this war should go back. This would do.
Omso de chosum zasum zila rabjandan ke parong yem pe ma yabjunge. Duje jodandange la sandu, duje lobon khonze shabe de sajenga ke jambaram boje jingam be be de tudaka. Tuge shi de malu lunge tuge me yeshi dube da shi sho.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rinpoche.
Thank you a lot.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Rinpoche.
Thank
Same to you.
Thank you, Rinpoche. Thank you from Poznan.
Oh, where you are?
Thank you very much.
Was not to Gadu. Okay.
Thank you from Bodh
Good guy. Wow.
Thank you, Rinpoche. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Rinpoche from Canada.
Oh, yeah. Rinche,
Thank you, Rinpoche. Greetings from Peru.
Peru, wow.
From Portugal.
Portugal, oi.
From Poland near Kielce town. From Poland,
Wow.
thank you, Rinpoche.
You're
Yes.
welcome. This is okay, God.
Poland, yes. Thank you,
Yes,
Rinpoche.
yes. Please be careful
Yes.
with do care. Guru Muche, Benza Guru. Yes.
Benza Guru Pema Siddhi Hung.
Yeah, change the mind of Putin.
Yes. Oma Hung Benza Guru Pema Siddhi Hung. Oma Hung Benza Guru Pema Siddhi Hung. Oma Hung Benza Guru
Wonderful,
Pema.
wonderful. And also Dorji Dole.
Tu gdzie się Rinpoche?
Oh, you're welcome. That's from everybody. Okay. So, okay now.
Bye, Rinpoche.
Bye bye. See you
Bye
tomorrow.
bye.
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 Bye.